Hey everybody, how you doing? This is DJ, and today I'm back to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to break in some boar and badger brushes. Now, if you've never had a boar hair or a badger hair brush, you've really been a synthetic person, then you don't really have to worry about this. But all boars and all badger hair brushes tend to come with some funk associated with that brand new fur. It will work itself out. There's really no reason for you to have to do this, but it really bothers some people, myself included. You know, I like to get these things a little bit more broken in. I don't really like the first 3 to maybe 10 shaves, depending on the brand and the type of brush. They tend to come with, you know, like I said, that like wet hair animal funk. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and get rid of some of that. So I recently purchased a Semogue Owners Club badger brush and a Semogue Owners Club boar brush. The boar brush is a 2-band. The badger is, I believe, a best badger. These are some high-end Semogue brushes. If you've never used Semogue brushes before, I highly recommend you look into them. This is the top of their range. However, some of their cheaper brushes are also fantastic. But to get rid of the funk, you're going to want to go ahead and build yourself some lather. I generally recommend that you use a shaving cream or shaving soap that you don't really mind wasting, because you're not going to use this lather. You're going to build a lather and then you're going to let that brush sit. That is the intention, is to just let that brush sit with that creamy lather in it so that it can really just soak up those scents and hopefully wash out some of that funk. Now, I'm going to use some Old Spice Original for this purpose, simply because I like the scent, and I actually have probably 3 or 4 tubes of this at this point. So just like building a normal lather, you're going to want to go ahead and get your bowl and put whatever amount in there that you want, and you are going to go ahead and wet those brushes. We'll go ahead and do the boar brush here first. So we'll take the boar, we will soak it in the sink of water here, and we will just go ahead and build this lather like we would build it if we were shaving. Now, you're not really too worried about, you know, building a nice, good, consistent lather, because you're, like I said, you're not going to actually shave with this. But what you do want to see happen is you do want this to just completely and totally coat the bristles. What that's going to do is that's going to go ahead and help to get that funk out of there, and it's going to infuse the scents of the particular cream or soap that you're using. Generally speaking, once I do that, I will go ahead and let these brushes sit for about 48 hours and reevaluate. I have had some brushes where that was plenty of time, and I've had some brushes where you had to do this 2, 3, 4 times to get that scent out. But generally speaking, it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too many times. Maybe 1 or 2 at about 48 hours a clip. As you can see, this brush is completely coated, and you are just going to want to literally take this brush and just sit it there just like that. It's going to go ahead and dry, and that's fine. You just want to let it basically marinate in there. So we'll take this badger brush here, follow the exact same protocol, and we are going to coat this really well. Get all that in there. Once again, just like on the boar brush, you're not really worried about building a quality lather or anything along those lines. You just want to go ahead and work it in and just really get it coating those bristles. Just let it just soak and seep in there. Now, as you can see, this was a normal lather's worth of shave cream. So, you know, about an almond size. And you will use every bit of it because you want to absolutely coat those brushes, including inside. You want to just get as much in there as you possibly can. So don't feel bad about splaying it out or anything along those lines. You just want to go ahead and soak that as much as you possibly can. And then just leave those, go ahead and sit there, like I said, about 48 hours, maybe 72 if you know you have some especially strong smelling badger or boar brushes. But if you do that once, maybe twice, depending on your own particular evaluation, you will have a much better experience. We're going to get most of that funk out. It's not going to go away completely, but it is going to eliminate it, I would say 80 to 90%. So if you get a new brush and it's anything other than a synthetic, a badger or a boar, go ahead and use this protocol, and hopefully it will get you where you need to be. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs down. If you give it a thumbs down, I just ask that you let me know what you didn't like about the video. So until next time, thank you. Bye.